the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game-winning drive. Baker Mayfield comes up clutch yet again, fellas. How do we feel about it?
I said this before, 2-5. You're not going to like this take, so I apologize in advance. You're not going to like this take. Baker Mayfield is him. Him. I said this last week. If you put up elite stats in elite moments and you have elite plays, I'm not going to call you elite, but if they look like a duck, if it quack like a duck, if it walk like a duck, I mean, what is it? And at this junction in time, not just last season for Baker Mayfield, but again through 2 weeks, 2 game-winning drives? Come on now, coach. 2 game-winning drives against what you could suggest are at least legitimized opponents. Beat the Houston Texans in H-Town? Come on now. Game on the line, you march down the field, it's 4th and 10. You don't do it with your arm. You don't even do it with your mind. You do it with your legs. And mind you, you had a messed up knee and a messed up ankle throughout the course of the game. Baker Mayfield is him, y'all. He is him. He plays with toughness. He plays with poise, and he is now a full-grown German Shepherd in the National Football League. Baker Mayfield is one of them ones now, 2-5. He won them ones. He won them ones. He won them ones.
Real quick, great take.
Thank you, sir.
I missed them takes.
It's good to see you.
I just want to say 2 things.
Yes,
or
sir.
ask 2 things.
Go ahead.
You say he's him.
He's him.
What's him? Him, because him where I'm from is like,
Yeah.
he's that?
Yeah, right now, he is.
Where's Josh Allen? Is he him too? Because they both can't be. but all jokes aside, I will say this. Baker has changed my mind, right?
Yeah.
Because before I was like, man, it's #1 pick that hasn't really did much, but good commercials. Now he's actually winning games, right? Taking his team to the playoffs. And I just say, you know what? That division's not that good. You know, he does this every year. But I'm watching him get better and better and better. And he's the reason why they are winning.
There it is.
With that defense.
Yeah, there it is.
With that defense and him as the quarterback. So a lot of respect to Baker Mayfield. He got better.
Yeah.
But
right?
it's crazy. He got to 2-5's point. I'm not going to sit here and act like Baker Mayfield been a dog since he came
Thank
to the
God.
league.
Thank God.
Everybody relax. But Baker Mayfield has gotten exponentially better. I mean, Baker Mayfield at this junction in time is the reason the Buccaneers are winning games, going to playoff games. Baker Mayfield is the reason this team won today. He's the reason they won last week. Remember, Mike Evans, with all due respect, was getting locked down by Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley was shadowing Mike Evans wherever he went. And so Baker Mayfield had to get it done with Otten. He had to get it done with a running game that started off sluggish, but shout out to Bucky Irving and shout out to White towards the end of the game, and Emeka Buka, second-year players. So Baker Mayfield is the reason his team is winning these games. I got to salute him and give him all the respect.
And I will say it was some drops. He did it tonight with some drops to the wide receivers, and he had 2 tackles out tonight.
Yeah.
Right? So that does matter.
Yeah, true.
Bucky Irving, can we talk about him?
He nice.
Look, I know the quarterback gets all the praise after a win. Oh, it was almost a pick. Oh, it was a pick. Sorry, see that? Oh, my God. But anyway, I can't control my emotions. Don't be mad at me. But Bucky Irving is the only running back that reminds me of 2-5 from the Eagles.
That's a bold statement.
He might not be, he's probably not as explosive and as fast.
Yeah.
But as far as shiftiness, creative, making the first guy miss every time.
Yeah.
If you watch that 2-minute drill to win the game,
Yep.
it was a lot of him.
Yeah.
Making guys miss running. So I love what the Bucs got going on. And
Yeah.
shout out to my man Todd Bowles. He don't get enough credit.
Talk about it.
All he does is win. And he's a brother. Yes.
Bang.
Yes.
To Shady's point, the Chargers-Raiders game, it is going on. We're going to keep
Sorry
you
about that.
updated. I believe it was the very first play of the game. Geno Smith throws a pass.
Geno
It gets
being
picked
Geno.
off. Chargers defense looks legit. Care Bear, what you talking about, bro?
No, I mean, that was an amazing start to the game. First play, Geno Smith interception. It was crazy. I did want to talk. You mentioned Todd Bowles, known for taking away opponents' pass game. CJ Stroud, we got to talk about him.
Yes, we do.
Sophomore slump last year is what people were saying, but he ended up figuring it out later on. This year, not looking too good. Texans off to an 0-2 start. Is there real concern here for them, or is it just week 2?
To me, there's legitimate concern for several reasons. The Texans' offensive line, it's been average at best through 2 weeks. Remember, they lost Laramie Tunsil. The Texans' running game, it has been below average through 2 weeks. Nick Chubb had 125-yarder that he broke open. Outside of that, absolutely nothing. I believe he had 5 yards at halftime. The Texans have Nico Collins at wide receiver, but outside of Nico Collins, it's a bunch of guys that are still trying to figure it out, and Dalton Schultz has yet to get into a rhythm. So CJ Stroud, he hasn't been elite. His offense hasn't been elite. His offensive line has been below average, and his running game has been average at best. I'm concerned not just for the Texans, not just for CJ Stroud, but the entirety of the Texans' offense. It hasn't been good enough.
Hold up, man. I don't know. You being nice.
How so?
You cool with CJ?
I like
cool with
CJ. Yeah, it's my dog.
It sound like it. Yeah, it sound like it. You cannot watch him and tell me he's not struggling. Like, being with, like, really elite quarterbacks, playing with the Josh Allens, playing with the Patrick Mahomes, playing with the Tom Brady's,
Yeah.
it be small things that make them so special. Like, for example, Tom will always talk about the down and distance of like, okay, let's get into manageable situations.
Yep.
3rd and 3s, 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 4s. And if it's a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8, know where the sticks are at.
Yeah.
So when I'm watching the Texans, guys they need 5 yards. They're sitting down at 6. Hit them guys.
Yeah.
They're sitting down at 4. Hit them guys. He's not doing it. So now I'm thinking about, like, what are you looking at? He's been late a lot lately. If you really watch his game, on some of these plays, he looks late. So I know that's your boy, but we cannot play this game.
But here's my only thing, bro. Here's my only thing, 2-5. If you look at what CJ Stroud, and I hate doing this, but look at what CJ Stroud has. Joe Mixon ain't there. Nick Chubb coming off of a gruesome leg injury. He's the starting running back, and now they got this cat out of USC. Nico Collins is there, but what happened to the likes of Tank Dell? He's hurt. What happened to the likes of Mechie, who was a 4th wide receiver last year? They shipped him off. He's no longer there. Who is CJ Stroud trying to do it with? With Dalton Schultz? Like, who's CJ Stroud trying to do it with?
Nico Collins, he
Nico there. And he started the game with the phenomenal toe tap touchdown.
Then what?
Yeah.
Then what?
You got Xavier Hutchinson.
Yo,
I just think Stroud.
Nobody cares. No, I'm being serious, though. Nobody cares, though.
Yeah.
All they care about is getting the win. Jalen Hurts ain't out here throwing for 300 yards. They getting the win.
Hold on. The Texans offense and the Eagles offense or any other offense are impossible to compare.
Find a way to get a win is what I'm talking about.
That's fair.
Josh Allen have who he got? Us, you, me, right? He gets a win. The last couple years with Patrick Mahomes, right? He ain't been having no great wideouts. You got to win games.
Yeah.
You got to win games. So I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.